Hi, my name is Nicolas and I'm the Focal Professional Product Manager, and we are here at Rocon for SM9 demo and Focal range presentation as well. I explained previously, Focal was created in 1979 by Jacques Mahul, and the company is based in Saint-Étienne, which is located in the middle of France. So it's quite convenient location to work there. We have now 3 manufacturing plants. One in Saint-Étienne, where you have the headquarters of a company, R&D, be it product R&D or also the production R&D. We'll get back to it later on. We also have another facility in Bourbon-Lancy. It's 100 kilometers somehow from Saint-Étienne, where we manufacture the cabinets. And last year we acquired Name Audio company, British company, very famous for designing and manufacturing very high-end amplifiers and electronics as well. So back to the origin of the company. Jacques Mahul created Focal in 1979, and he created this company in his father company. This company was in charge of designing and manufacturing tooling system and machine for let's say companies acting in different markets. So this is the reason why nowadays we still have in-house this R&D department in charge of manufacturing our tooling system, our machine. So basically we can act on every single step of the manufacturing process. First of all, thanks to the product and technology R&D department, creating new products and new technologies, such as an example, the pure beryllium inverted dome tweeter. And then we can also act on the manufacturing side as well. So the pure beryllium inverted dome is a good example in this way, because for this one we worked during 3 years on the manufacturing process. So we worked during 3 years to design the proper and suitable tooling system to properly manufacture this 15 microns thickness inverted dome tweeter. Right. So thanks to this way of, let's say, working from the product design to the tooling and machine design as well, we can act on every single step of the manufacturing process. And thanks to this, we can ensure the sound engineer to get left and right speakers with exactly the same performances. Frequency response curve, as an example, is plus minus 1 dB between the left and right speakers for every single speaker we manufacture. So all the speakers we do manufacture are already pre-matched, actually. So the Focal company turnover is divided into the 3 divisions that way. Around 50% for the home audio one, 35% for the car audio, and 15% for the pro audio.
So these 3 divisions, obviously you have a different kind of target as a sound or the
Yes.
demand from a market. So when you come to R&D, when you try to some idea comes up,
Yeah.
does that work for each market separately, or
Exactly. In the R&D department, we are organized this way. We have engineers for the pro, engineers for the home, and engineers for the car. So, because the markets are really different, let's say, customers' expectations are really different as well. Problems you will have to fix right from the start of the product design are totally different. In a car, as an example, nowadays you must really take into account the depth of the woofer as an example, because nowadays the driver location in the car only has a tiny space to fit in, so you must come out with shallow woofer as an example. For hi-fi it's also really different, because if you can, let's say, if we want to compare hi-fi and pro, first of all, the goal is totally different. In hi-fi tomorrow, if you want to get a pair of hi-fi speakers, you will get something that you will enjoy to listen music through, whereas in the pro market the idea is to work with the studio monitoring system. So you are buying a tool on the pro side, whereas on the hi-fi one, you want to optimize the pleasure you will have to listen to music. It has to be very realistic for sure, because you have to get the feeling that you are really attending a live event if you are listening to a live CD as an example, or a live recording, but it also has to be pleasant to listen to. So it's really also something a bit different, and this is the reason why for these free markets we develop dedicated drivers. Nowadays at Focal we manufacture more than 200 different drivers in the same time, be it for the back to the OEM division, which is separated into these three divisions. Let's say we have some OEM contracts, as an example, for the home audio side with some big names in the hi-fi industry, such as Wilson Audio, the US hi-fi speaker manufacturer. We provide them with tweeters and woofers in the same time. On the car audio side, we have a contract with Volkswagen China. And on the pro side we have three contracts nowadays. The first one is with a French company, a very famous one acting in the live industry, called L Acoustics. We manufacture for them the mid-range driver for their VDOS system. The other one is a contract with Kling & Freitag, a company focused more on the installation market for bar, pub, restaurants and so on. And to finish with, we unveiled a new partnership last week with a very famous MI company, Fender. Okay. Here is a shoot of the anechoic chamber located in our R&D department. This one is the biggest one in Europe. Why? Because we do have systems such as the Grand Utopia for hi-fi or the SM9 for the pro side that have a very extended frequency response in the low frequencies, and to properly measure the very low frequencies, obviously you need a big room in order to avoid suffering from the room effect that could interfere on the precision of the frequency response curve. So you have here some highlights of the manufacturing tools and machine we developed. And as I told you before, the key point with Focal is that we do control our industrial process right from the technology, research and development down to the manufacturing process. So it's a very important thing, because obviously the innovation process is a mix between R&D on new products and new raw materials, but also R&D on the manufacturing system as well, because obviously as this technology is new, there is no tooling or no machine that already exists on the market able to manufacture these, so you have to act on both sides.